Well, it's not Friday, but we still have high school football, and Jackie always looks forward to high school football.
Always, all the time.
I know.
Especially with you, Beau.
Well, thank you very much. I get going, and then she's like, yeah, you rule.
Don't tell everybody what I do.
All right, sorry about that. You can't blame the Carroll Bulldogs for playing a weak schedule. In the past 3 weeks, the Dogs battled Wassman, Neville, and tonight it was another top team, the Ouachita Lions. Let's head to the Lions' den. Pat Collins, the head Lion, watching his team. Lions on offense, their first possession. Give it to Mike Bartlett up the middle. 8-yard touchdown, 7-0 Ouachita. Early in the second quarter, J.J. Watson kicks a short 16-yard field goal. It was 10-zip Lions. Carroll gets the ball finally. Hollis Johnson dropping back one step. The pass, the nice slant to Montrell Alexander. The PAT was blocked. It was 10-6. Lions right back. Brian Mathis up top to Trey White. This one goes for 46 yards on the hookup. It was 1st and 10. Next play, you give it to Bryant Jacobs, number 5. Watch the dive at the end. He'll stretch out into the end zone. That made it 17-6 Ouachita. Carroll goes to the air again. Johnson to Alexander. A 32-yard touchdown. This one was 17-12. But then Ouachita really turned it on. It's Mathis going up top to his favorite receiver, Trey White. And watch Trey White shake and bake. He tries to get into the end zone, but can't quite do it. 2 plays later, they go back to number 5, Bryant Jacobs. He is in for the touchdown. The Lions would end up roaring in this one. Final score, 51-18. In a battle of the unbeatens, the Sterlington Panthers and Winnsboro Wildcats met tonight. It was the first meeting between the two schools, and it had all the makings of a great game. Let's take you to some second half action. We were scoreless through one half. Jimmy Wilhite, number 10 for Winnsboro, takes the ball, and he will rumble about 40 yards, setting up some good field position. At the 1-yard line, the quarterback's going to call his own number. That's number 11, and that's Russell Williams getting in 7-0 in favor of the Wildcats. Sterlington's next possession, Virgil Brown. He is caught from behind after a nice 35-yard run, but he's tackled at the 1-yard line. Next play, well, you might as well keep it in his hands. It's Brown again, and he's into the end zone. That tied it up at 7. We go later into the third quarter. Winnsboro on offense. Russell Williams, he will sweep it to the left, cuts to the corner, a 7-yard touchdown, 13-7 Wildcats. Here comes Sterlington, though. Jerry Atwell, the quarterback sneak, will go for 10 yards and a touchdown, 14-13 Sterlington. 5 minutes left. Winnsboro right back at it. Jimmy Wilhite gets in for the touchdown. That would be the difference. The final score, 19-14 Winnsboro. One other score from tonight, Crowville beats Wisner 15-12. Let's go to some baseball. Houston trying to clinch the NL Central. A nice play by Jeff Bagwell. And Houston looking good as they get out of a jam, and then they go to offense. Craig Biggio doubles to the gap in left center field. Here comes Ricky Gutierrez. The Astros were up early, and they were up big. The Houston Astros will be in the playoffs. They win today. The final score, 9-1. Time now to check out the rest of baseball. So just to recap, with the scores we got called in, Ouachita wins, so does Winnsboro, and so does Crowville.
Quite a game between Ouachita and Carroll.
Yeah, big game, and Carroll had a couple of guys out, a couple of their starters out, I think for disciplinary action, and so they were a little, I guess, undermanned, but, you know, 51-18 is not indicative of how that team will be. They will be a good team, especially come district time.
A lot of good ones tomorrow night.
Exactly right, 10:15, football Friday night.
All right.
Thanks a lot, Beau.
Thanks, Beau.
Well, you just saw it right here on the season premiere of ER, a child treated for a human bite Up next in Health Beat, find out just how dangerous these bites can be.
And don't forget to call Region 10 NBC free on your cell phone when you see news we need to know about. Just use Century Cellunet Star 10 hotline.
The KTVE Region 10 Fish and Game Forecast is brought to you by Teague Chevrolet Olds Toyota in El Dorado.
Believe it, it's right here in black and white. Massive closeout incentives have just been announced on Chevy trucks. One truck making headlines, Chevy S10. Get 3.9 for 60 months. Hey, that's over $2,000 you'll save in finance charges alone. It's money you'll save on a truck that's already a great value. Chevy S10 is once again a Consumer's Digest Best Buy. Better hurry, these offers definitely end September 30th. Hurry to your Super Chevy dealer today. Before these offers are yesterday's news.
When is the official last day of summer? I have no idea. At Sonic, summer's a state of mind. It just keeps going and going and going.
This month at Sonic, you can get one of our old-fashioned floats or one of our new blended flurries for just 99 cents.
It always feels like summer at Sonic.
Drive into Sonic this month and get our Junior Double Cheeseburger for just 99 cents.
Okay, guys, it's the final days of Ford's factory authorized clearance. We gotta pull out all the stops. We gotta get these 97s out of here. Come on, let's go.
Wow, this is big! That's right, Clarence. Time to save on Ford F-150 and Ranger.
I'm crazy about a Ford truck.
$239 a month for 24 months, and you're driving a rugged new F-150.
Motor Trend's Truck of the Year.
Plus, there's 2.9 financing or $1,000 cash back on Ford Ranger. But hurry, it's the final days.
Don't be left in the dark. Ooh.
Now at Popeyes, get 10 pieces of chicken and 5 buttermilk biscuits, enough for the whole family, for just $7.99.
Love that chicken from Popeyes.
It's Toyota's giant 7-day clearance. For 7 days only, get incredible savings on your favorite Toyota. Toyota trucks at 97 clearance priced, and now get $1,000 cash back on new 98 Tacomas. There's clearance pricing on America's #1 selling Toyota Camry. Hurry, deals like this don't come along every day. See Ronnie Ward Toyota, Vantro Toyota, and Toyota of Bastrop. Don't wait, sale ends September 29th.
Tonight's Region 10 Health Beat is brought to you exclusively by Glenwood Regional Medical Center. Healthcare for life.
Human bites, just how harmful can they be? You might be surprised. On tonight's season premiere live episode of ER, we saw the emergency room doctors treating a child who had been bitten by another child.
Human bites, especially among children, are more common than you think, and they can be very dangerous. Lisa Robinson has more on what you need to know to protect yourself and your children.
When boxer Mike Tyson took 2 chunks out of opponent Evander Holyfield's ears, everyone made jokes. But as the Cohen family knows, a human bite is nothing to laugh at, especially when it's a child that's bitten.
Maddie began to be bit frequently in her toddler's class at daycare. And I became concerned, and, well, especially as the frequency increased, it began to be once a week. You can see the teeth marks, and it's very red, and then eventually it fades out into a bruise and it goes away. But I got over that, and then the second one, and then the next one, and then the next one.
The fortunate thing for Mattingly is that the bite did not break the skin. If it had, the bite would have been much more serious and would have required the victim to flush the area with lots of water. No matter how minor the bite is, if the skin is broken, experts say you need to be seen by a doctor right away, because waiting for more than 12 hours can increase your risk of infection by up to 70%.
There are over 40 different microbes that normally live in the human mouth. And if there's periodontal disease, there could be as many as 100 different species that live in the mouth.
Dr. Robin Gershon says that human bites can transmit diseases like herpes and hepatitis B and C.
Remember, the bugs that are normally in the mouth may be harmless, but once they're in the bloodstream, they can be very dangerous for the person.
If this would happen again, perhaps with my second child, I would call my physician and get her advice. I'd also act more rapidly.
Experts urge you to do the same if you or your child is ever bitten. In Baltimore, Lisa Robinson for NBC News.
All right, we're ready for the weekend. Headed there.
That's right. It's Friday Eve. Check it out. Here's Doppler 10 on the 150-mile scan. A few sprinkles north of Jackson. Otherwise, just a little ground clutter around the radar site. And it looks like, for the most part, we'll see clear skies tonight. Still a few clouds lingering, though, in northeast parts of Louisiana and extreme southeast Arkansas. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast, then. We'll go with mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies tomorrow and Saturday. Another frontal system will head our way late Saturday into Sunday, and a chance of storms even lingering into Monday. Tuesday through Thursday looks okay. Highs in the 80s for the most part, and lows in the 50s and 60s.
Region 10 Today has your first look at news and weather tomorrow morning at 6.
We'll be back with you tomorrow evening with these new stories. At one time or another, we have all taken our clothes to the dry cleaners. And in our weekly series, Consumer Connection, we'll tell you how to keep the cleaners from taking you to the cleaners.
And after the recent death of Mother Teresa, many called for her to be officially recognized as a saint. Tomorrow in our series, Religion in the 90s, we'll take a closer look at this issue. That's all tomorrow on Region 10 News.
Stay tuned for The Tonight Show with Jay Leno. Jay's guests tonight are actress Ellen DeGeneres and basketball player Dennis Rodman. Nice mix. See you tomorrow.
Region 10 News has been brought to you by Glenwood Regional Medical Center and Lee Edwards Auto Plaza.